This is war with no weapons, marching with no stepping, murder with no killing, alien every direction. First, no sequel, do the math, no equal. John with no.
This is Ryan from the BMW Doctor. We got an E60. This car had a water pump code, and it's typical for these newer generation 5 and 3 series. The electrical water pump goes out. This car is actually 140,000 miles. This is probably the second water pump. I'm just assuming. I don't know any history about it. It's a 2006 530, and it's got the N54 in it, 3.0. And we're going to show you how to do the water pump and the thermostat. And lucky for you, if you have this car, the 5 Series is actually way more roomy than the 3 Series, so your job is going to be way easier. Typical charge for this job is around the $1,500. I don't charge that much, but that's how much regular dealers, indie mechanics charge. Of course it varies. Maybe in California, you guys know, it's probably $600 for how much competition there is. But here in Austin, we only, I've done some research, and it's around the $1,500. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how to do this. Stay tuned. Check out the rest of the channel if you are interested. And Beamers, you gotta take this cover off if yours is still on. You just need a Phillips screwdriver. Take the, I don't know, 7-8 bolts on, screws on, and then you get under here. This right here is the thermostat, because it's a DME controlled thermostat. It's got a control harness coming from the engine control module, and we also have this guy, and we have it Torx 10 or 12. I think it's a 10. That's the ground. So what first you want to do is take this guy connector, the harness, and the ground off. Then you're gonna come here, take this 10mm off, take this hose out of the way, not this one, this one. Take it out of the way, and then we're gonna take these 13s. I think there are 13s that are holding the sway bar. On both sides, there's one here, one here, one here, one here, and then you drop the sway bars out of the way, and then you get you a 6mm. Of course, I'm going to show you all that. I'm just giving you a rundown of what we're going to do. Take this hose off. That's what I was talking about. There's more room. This hose off. This hose off. They're all with the, got the C-clamp that you got to pull out. I'm going to show you how. So we got 1, 2, and you got to take this one off. This clamp, either a 6mm nut driver or a flathead screwdriver, it's up to you. And then to drop the whole assembly, I suggest that you take these 13s out as well. 10s? 10 or 13? 10. Take these 10s out, that way there's more wiggle room when you take it out. And then you take these 2 off. Your new water pump should come with brand new ones. There's stretch bolts by the Bentley manual. You're supposed to only use them once. So it's up to you if you don't want to follow that. It's up to you. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Take these connectors off first. Actually, here. Okay, I gotta undo that. Stick a screwdriver there. Gotta use both hands. Screwdriver here and pry that way, and then pull out on the harness. This one you just push and pull out. Of course, it's not gonna be easy if you got all that dirt in there. There we go. and then you get you a ratcheting wrench, take that off, and there's a clip here, take that off. Just gonna pull it out of the way, this guy. First you gotta take off these Torxes, take them all out. They are 30, scratch that. You take out the ones that are holding this piece, and then you take it out of the way. It's like right here it says I'll slide it off, take it out of the way. And then you have this cover. What you gotta do is take these Torx 25s. There's one here and 2 on each side. I'm gonna take them off. We gotta remove the fan so we can gain access to the side bolts on the water pump. Alright, and then you take this hose off. These are very brittle, especially with a higher mileage car, so if it breaks, get you a new one. Take this off, and then your fan should be free. Take this harness off, and then you are home free. Get you like a bungee cord or stick that in there. On the 3 Series, you gotta unbolt the heat exchanger. On the 5s, you don't need to. We made a mess. To take the fan off, you gotta take this hose off. It's easy, just pull this C-clamp out and out of the way. Now this is foldable, because when you pull out, this is gonna be in the way, so you gotta fold it and pull out, and you're done. Nothing on the other side. Just put this guy out of the way. Now, got room to get here. It's a E12. There's no good angle. I'm just gonna show you from here. Alright guys, so you take this one off of this thermostat and you let it drain. Careful when you take that one off though. That's a lower radiator hose, so there will be a lot of coolant. So we got the new auto pump. It is Pierberg, link in the description, made in Germany. This is what you need to have. I've installed these before and they're awesome. And we got a Weiler thermostat, which is the same company that makes them for BMW. So all you need to do, preferably you're supposed to change this hose. I'm not doing that. But if you do, just get you a good quality one. And then you transfer this over to here. It comes with caps. Make sure you take them off. And I don't like these metal ones. I don't think they are. This is not OEM. I think this has been replaced before. But this is gonna be a little bit better. Got brand new bolts. Make sure you have those because they're stretch bolts. I'll link in the description everything I have here. I'm going to transfer this over here, and then we're going to show you how to put it on. To transfer it over, you just need to take these bolts off. It's a 6mm or a flat head, whichever you have. Loosen it up, put it on here, done. Alright guys, so we tighten these bolts. We put this clip back on. This guy right here. Just slip on. See? Slip it in here. And then you plug in the harnesses to the water pump and the thermostat, connect all the hoses, and then you put your sway bar link back up, put the bolts back on, 13mm, tighten them up. Don't forget about this one here for the oil cooler. think actually this is the power steering hose. Tighten that up 10mm, and basically that's it. These two pins that go to the thermostat, make sure they're tight. We're gonna go ahead and tighten these up, and then we'll go from top, put the fan back on, and show you what we got. Got all the stuff in the bottom done. It's time to put your fan back on. And to put it on, you'll need to, it goes in this way. Make sure this is folded. Make sure this is folded. And then you drop it in. So it's pretty tedious, but you just gotta drop it in. And then once you drop it in a little bit, all you need to do is the piece you fold it in, you just fold out and then you slide it in. I'm gonna zip tie this one because the clip is broken. And this is the fan. Just make sure it's in that. And these two grooves. And that's it. Once it's in, you're good. Make sure this hose is back in, connected. I put some silicone spray on here so it's slid right in. And then we're gonna put this guy back on. Alright. All three. And then they're going to be these Torx 30. And then two on the other side. Make sure these cables are out of the way, otherwise your hood is gonna get stuck. We are done. Next thing, we're gonna go ahead and fill it with coolant. It's supposed to be phosphate free. You can use BMW stuff, you can use anything phosphate free, it will be fine. Phosphate-free coolant is going to work for you just fine. All you need to do is tap it off and then you'll bleed it. To bleed the system, check out my how to bleed the coolant on a newer BMW video, and we'll explain all about it. Sticking out is max, right there is minimum. So make sure it's sticking out. So as soon as it sticks out, you gotta stop. Don't keep going until it's like overflowing. That's with every Beamer that has this type of actually every Beamer, to be honest with you. Alright, this is my E90. Meet it again. We're gonna go ahead and confirm that the water pump that we put on car is running. And confirm that the water pump is working. Alright, so the coolant temperature at the engine is 81, and then the water pump is going to kick in, and it should drop it to like under 80. See, I think it just turned on because we dropped. Yep, we dropped, so the fan just kicked on and the water pump is working. Thermostat is good to go. We got no leaks under the vehicle. So this job is done. If I have helped you, please don't forget to smash that like button for the Bmw Doctor. And I love you all, my Beamers. I'll see you guys next time.